Brother Ntelek 9, right? Fact Power FM. The Ntelek 9 movement, man. We never give up. If you're doing that inspirational hip hop, we want to talk to you, man. Give us a call. You can also hit us up on Fact Power FM. That's gmail.com. Be calm. Send us your music, your links to what you're doing. Give us the power to give you the power to be down with Fact Power FM. Peace.
This is Ossa from Fact Power FM. We're here today with the god of Nuwop, Sha Nuki, representing the Yamasse Posse tribe.
Oh
yeah.
Sha Nuki, what's good, brother? How you, man? Man, it's good. It's good to see you, man. First of all, I want to say thank you for, coming back, because we had you on the podcast, a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? We want to go into, your current events and all of that, but off the gate, we're taking everybody back to the Sabian Awards out in Newark, New Jersey, and we asking everybody off the gate just to give us some, some type of feedback from that. What was your overstanding of that? How did that whole environment feel to you? You know what I'm saying, during that time? You was there, you performed there, I believe, and because you ripped shit down, so I remember you being there. And
they shocked me. I wasn't expecting nothing. They mentioned my name and plaque. I was really humbled. I was really blessed to get acknowledgement from my own kind. I loved them.
yeah.
Show me love, man. That was honor. I still got the plaque in my personal room near a pyramid. I got it near a pyramid, Aki.
No doubt. That was powerful. And I think you had your cousin with you or something like that. You had somebody with you. Y'all was ripping that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Super light skinned brother whom I love like a little brother. Let me tell you about him, Frankie. I call him Frankie Belladucci because he looks Italian,
Yeah. He do. He does look Italian, man. Yeah.
No, but Frankie is my little brother. Let me tell you something. He's very important and integral to the New WAP movement because he's holding the torch for whom? I'll let you know. Brother named Aline, who's in my inner circle. We the gods, man. I was able to be blessed, man, to meet the master teacher in the flesh in '95 on Kadesh when it was barren. It was nothing but grass. That I went up there with Sakina. Shout out to Sakina. You know what I mean? One thing about me, God, because I hear a lot of bickering and fussing amongst people in the nation. I don't get never caught up in that. I never did get caught up in family drama. In my own personal biological family, I was a child. I was protected by that. So I don't get sucked up in, who got beef with who. I don't give a about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what's in my heart, and I remember the good things about people. You feel me? So Sakina is a big part of my heart. Shout out to Sakina, when I was a young man. And she attracted a lot of young black warriors, you know what I mean? A lot of young black warriors, and Pop called that up in Mount Vernon, 95 Mount Vernon Posse. Pop called that the hip tabernacle.
Yeah.
A year later, that new WAP thing popped up. But boom, Little Frankie, my man, aka P Twisted, who's lyrically gifted, his brother Eileen, rest in peace to the God, man. It broke my heart, man. My brother had succumbed to that corona bullshit. Broke my heart. But let me tell you something. I was blessed to bring Eileen and a couple of my brothers from my clique called ASG. All systems go. You know what I mean? AKA Allah see God. The bottom line is when I brought my clique down in '96, I was able to get Eileen on stage with me. Eileen is lyrically gifted. He was an advanced MC. He comes from the loins of Rakim Allah and Karis One, that type of rhyme status where he just dropping gems. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Lean was so dope with it, and he was just crushing it. You know what I'm saying? On stage in '96, on Tama Re, aka Kadesh at the time with Hanny, the gold. So when I passed away, it broke everybody in our inner circle. We're a tight knit circle. It broke our heart, man. That's my brother from another mother. So his little brother, you know, he assumed a position like, yo, I'm next up to bat. Cause little homie was nice from the get. So Frankie came through and we rocked on. But Frankie nice with it, man. Y'all gonna see. I got the song. I actually got a meeting with him on Tuesday. We got a conference to discuss shooting a video for the song. What's it called? The song is called Sophie. I think it's called Sophie. Yeah, and it's about bigging up beautiful black women and Latino women, beautiful Indian women, even white women. Women are goddesses by nature. All the shades from the darkest of the dark to the lightest of the light. And we got a video. We're gonna coordinate in January and drop it for Valentine's. And yeah, I caught wreck on that though. He,
I didn't know that that was Aleem's brother, man.
he should never
Wow.
on that one. I said, oh, this for the ladies. Okay. Because Sha represents for the cookie. I represent Sha Nuki respects the cookie. My name's Sha Nuki. People be like, where you get the name Nuki from? It attracts a lot of attention. Kudos to the Answer to Allah community. I love y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, anybody who was Ansar back in the days propagating the doctrine, y'all saved my life. I love
Mm,
that Answer to Allah. And
mm,
that's where it's born, man. And I'm going to tell you something. They gave me a little foundation on how to become self-employed because I had an affinity for them exotic oils, right?
right.
But long story short, I started to curate my own blends. So let me fast forward. As I got a little older, I said, I want to do a little something for myself. So I went self-employed, started creating my own movement. I started working one block up from the World Trade Center. I had a spot. I was a vendor. You know what I mean? And I was
Mm,
hustling out there, making money, real good money. I created an oil, a concoction that has a soft cocoa vanilla twist, so exotically good that people would create scenes like it was unisex. I marketed really towards the women, but eventually realized, all right, let me market this to the brothers too.
right.
And the name of the scent, prior to me being called Sha Nuki, the name of the scent, I gave it a name, Nuki Nuki. There be times I'll be like, all right, I had to go out of town. I come back in town. I'm walking in the city somewhere. A group of women be stopping there in Macy's. They start wilding out. They got their shopping bags. They like, oh my God. They yelling from across, yo, Nookie, Nookie. Yo, that's it. We need that Nookie. I'm like, oh God,
Mm,
that's where the name Nookie comes from. Now I'm going to land the plane for real. Bust it. Pop comes out with Nuwop. And then I love him because he taught me. He advanced my intellectual capacity as he did for many. And a lot of people don't give him his rightful props. But anyway, that's another story. Long story short, I remember when he was coming out with the word Anunnaki, or Anunnaki or Anunnaki, and I used that and I ran with it. I said, so people be like, "Oh, your name's Sha Nuki," and I know I got mad Caribbean friends, so they got a song in the Trinidad. I want me some Nuki tonight, Nuki. You know what I'm saying? So it has crazy implications. It's fun, grown folk stuff. You know what I mean? But I
right.
also, when I be in a crowd in the midst of when I'm doing a presentation, like I used to do a lot of that in Harlem, Flatbush, be around a lot of women. And like, Sha Nuki, what that mean? And I break it down, listen, sisters, boom. And I drop Nuki. Sha means king, or short for Shahid. But Nuki represents the Anunnaki. I'm really an angel. I'm representing the gods and goddesses. We angels, we the Elohim. So I would drop signs that, the word phonetically Anunnaki or
Mm.
Anunu, it just was perfect.
You was invited on Tama Re.
Heck, oh yeah, I was man, I was living with Sakina at the Mount Vernon Tabernacle. I was a part of that tabernacle pop called the Hip-Hop Tabernacle. Shout out to Usair, my brother Darskin Shahid. I love him to death. He had the group Deep Space Nine and Kibben. Kibben, man. I love that brother, man. I actually saw Kibben. I went down south and saw the God. Y'all gonna see these brothers because I'm pulling us together. This is what Pop wanted. This is what I want. The bottom line is that yeah, I went down south because I was living with Sakina. I was grounded. Shout out to my boy Wilson Urena. He had a little business in Midtown. I was helping him supervise it, making money. And then boom, I come. I'm walking into Sakina in the HTM in Mount Vernon. She was like, Shaheed, what's up? I said, Rahul back. She said, I got to talk to you. I said, what's up, Sakina? She was like, oh, Pop wants you down. And this was a Monday. I walked in, Pop wants you down south. I was like, what? This Wednesday. I was like, what? I said, get out of here. Yo, I was shocked. Like, come on. I said, word? She said,
Yeah.
Pop wants you down. I said, damn, how am I gonna get out there? She said, don't worry about it. We took care of that. Long story short, hey, I don't know, I don't remember all the details, but I knew I landed somewhere in an Atlanta airport. And I remember going down the escalator. I was young, you know what I mean? This is like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
grown man now, bro. I was going on the escalator and I saw a brown skinned brother with a cowboy hat with a sign in his hand, a Shaheed. So I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the cowboy hat. I already knew what time it is. So I get in here. He got a Lincoln Continental. I forgot his name, but I was in the back chopping it up with him on our way to Shady Dale Road, Putnam County, right? And I saw some correspondence, and I just chimed in on it and saw some name, check, L Bay. So he must have been part of Pop's, grown man lodge, because this is an elder.
Yeah,
And he's probably in his maybe 70s right now. God bless him.
yeah.
But down south, girl, and I never forget me pulling up to the pylons. For anybody who know what that is, I had a little small suitcase, whatever, and it was a beautiful sunny day. Pop kicked back in the recliner with a big black afro, big black jalabia. He chilling
Mhm.
in a damn recliner, and there's a big crowd sitting down. And then I'll never forget seeing a big fat Caucasian woman, and I in the front row. I was like, I was like, damn, all right. So, no hate, ain't no debating. It is. So
Yeah.
no way. So I got in the crowd and look, Pop kicking it. You know how Pop do. And then during the class, check this out. It's very important for people to hear because I'm gonna have young people, if young people in this interview, which is very important. Those who are into hip hop, I need y'all to understand. Pop is the great master teacher of master teachers. He's not the norm. He's an anomaly. So everything's a science behind the God because we scientists by nature. Pop during the class, he was dropping in. Then he said, boom, intellect. He said, and those who are the hip hoppers, go out there and get the hip hoppers. And those who are drug dealers, go out there and get the drug dealers. Part of my voice, y'all. Go ahead. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So when you was down there on the land, um, was this new WAP thing already in existence, or was that something that was founded by, just the makeup of the chemistry between you and Partner Bab?
all of us. I'm nobody, God. I would not. I'm a very humble person by nature, man. That's one thing that attracted me to the inside of Allah. Because I was that little light skinned Puerto Rican brother always downtown running around trying to get my drip on. And then I'll run into the Hebrew Israelites. I'll post up, cross my arms, and be like analytical, like, yeah, what's up? Because I was raised by the 5% nation from my inner circle. Donald Direct got Allah. And Davon got Allah and Natural Life Allah. I love them. And this is also at the same time when I was 17. That's in my rap. I'm gonna shoot a video for this song I got called the 88 Gods. Shit's crazy.
Mhm.
I mentioned that, some things about, that science. But the thing is, me coming across such humble, pious people that was, strong in nature because you could feel the strength of their aura, the table, the books. It was undeniable. And then they were great teachers.
Yeah.
That's where I had a problem with some 5%ers that I was running into as a young light skinned black man, Puerto Rican brother, power rule. That's what they say. And there was some gods in the nation of the gods and earths that I love and I'm still in contact with. Or if I see them, it's nothing but an affinity and respect for one another. Pop is smooth with it, but I'm like, yo, Pop, I love Pop. You know why I love Pop? Because Pop always be switching things up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it because I know some niggas be hating like, why you always gotta change the name? Oh, we
Yeah.
going Hebrews, now we Cowboys. Oh, oh,
Uh,
oh, it is the Nubian nation. Now he want to call himself the Nubian nation. Nigga, the Nubian nation, the Nubian, it's the same thing. What are
yep.
we doing? Look, Nubian. It's the same thing. Now, we went to the Sabaean, right? When the word started getting around, people telling me, we the Sabaeans now. I'm like, oh, what? I started laughing. I'm like, yo, Pop crazy. I love this nigga. I rock with him. If he want to call us the Green Martians, all right, Pop, we the Green Martians.
Right. The
I
green
rock
one.
with that's my family. I love them. So the
Right.
bottom line is, I said, let me do the knowledge though. Sabaean. Why Sabaean? Look at the word Sabian, Sabian, Homo sapien. When you study the word sapien, Homo sapien alludes to human beings. And the word sapien means wise. The wise nation. The nation of the wisest of the wise. We got the wisdom. We got the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? We got the wise words for the dumbfounded. We the wise ones. Now bust it like this. Let me throw the cherry on top of the cake. Also going like this. Right. And she gonna use this too. She's gonna go home like, yo, African man bone. Guess what? We the Sabians, but we also the Soul-Beans. We the soul. The Sabian nation. The nation of soul beings. Sabians. Because we are the ones with soul. Ruhu Kudus. We look, we was, is, and always shall be God. We the truth. Because we are divine love in the flesh, God. That's why you know who's who when your third eye's open and you can discern spirits and be like, I like this person, you know? And then you
Right.
can whatever, spiritual relationship, business relationship, whatever. So many things. Go ahead, chop it up, girl.
Based on when you discussed about meeting Dr. York on the land, how did that influence or change the sound when it came to your music?
Great question. Um, you know, I love pops. You know what I mean? But one thing about me is I'm gonna be me. And I definitely know it influenced me to be respectful and righteous to the best of my abilities and always be mindful, knowing that I got influence and I gotta stay on the what we call the Sarata Mustaqim or Sabila law, the path of Allah, or the path of the all or the path of Anu, the new. I'm doing me, do you. It's just love. And so, yeah, Pop definitely kept me righteous throughout the years. It was always that knowing I'm representing not just me, my family, my biological family, because I come from a beautiful mother, my Puerto Rican mama. Shit,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that's the closest thing I ever came to love on a
Yeah.
divine level. Like she is God to me because she showed me God's love. The closest thing, somebody asked me in the interview, what is the closest thing you've ever gotten to God's love? I'm gonna go, yeah, my mama, mommy.
That's right. That's right.
And I feel bad for some people out there that never had that. So this is why I give praise every morning. I have a system I created for me spiritually where I pray. I have a certain prayer system I created for me. Uh,
Hmm.
I look at the word pray and it just means powerful rays, my inner fire, my inner helium. That's how you can heal because the green light is the green, represents healing. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely know that pop helped me to answer the question, helped me to stay on a focused density where I was beyond the sixth density. I was dealing I was dealing with some extra dope ass rhymes that till this day and time I wrote them 30 years ago, 20 years ago when I was developing the WAP, and boom, it still holds ground now. Like it's applicable right now. Oh, and to piggyback off of what Intelek had asked me before, he asked me about the new WAP thing. So listen, long story short, brother, I was saying that it's all of us, right? The word Nuwapu was subliminally being taught to us, and then we had the books, the Nuwapu scrolls. Remember the right knowledge scrolls, new scrolls?
Absolutely.
Facts. And so that word Nuwapu was already established. I ain't create nothing. All I did was one day I came home. I took a break and I was around my family, my biological family. I was in my room one time and I was just listening to this tape that I love so much. I was listening to the class the other day. And sometimes listen to Pop's classes. I just love hearing Pop teach. It was called "Is There a Curse on Blacks?" You ever
Mm, absolutely.
that's a that class Pop done tore it up. And so during the class, somebody, it's such a dope class. So Pop dropping it, boom, 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 and the man said something about, why, in the question and answers, he's like, why they always like they hate us or whatever. He said, and they try to hate us, and then they try to destroy us. They will eliminate themselves.
That's right.
Possible to destroy the black man because we created 9 pockets in space and beyond space called spheres, which give each planet a proper radius to rotate around the sun. He said energy no matter cannot be destroyed. It could only change in its appearance. He said, we built the pyramids. Let's dance. And then when I heard that for the first time, like, I don't know if you know the story. Also, tap
Yeah.
in. I heard that. I was sitting there. I was for the first time listening to this thing, the little cassette tape I got from the answer to Allah. Hey, yo, I jumped up and I got an electrical current ran through my spinal column, my chakras. I got lit. I felt like a burst of energy. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo. And then I went in front of the mirror. Boom. And I was like, yo, new wop. We got our own hip hop. That shit just came out of nowhere. And then I started letting everybody know, and that shit spread like wildfire.
Yeah. I remember the ciphers. That was something to look forward to going to Tama Re
Yeah,
amongst the obvious,
yeah.
one of the excitements that brought a lot of people down was the MC ciphers. You know what I'm saying? Like there was literally ciphers where you could look and be like, yo, what they doing? Oh, that's them the new WAP heads. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody would flock. Like if you have flow or you want to be entertained, you go to that circle. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
remember
everybody be bringing it. You know what I mean?
that. It was the best thing in the world, God.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Also,
yeah.
also, let me piggyback off of that. When I was a guest on the land, that's by the master teacher. I had my own trailer, and then some dude came with a walkie-talkie. He said, "Yo, Pop want to see you." So I went in front of Pop's house, and I was kicking it with Pop and Pop's brother Imam Mobar, who happens to be my kid's grandfather. So I'm chopping it with Imam Mobar. He like, "Yo, make sure you take care of my daughter." I was like, "Come on." I was under pressure. Pop looking at me. Pop had these shades on, like shades like this,
Yeah, yeah.
eyes piercing into me when we were talking. And he asked me a couple of things and we chopped it up. He gave me a couple of instructions, which I
Mhm.
followed to him. And he said, "Yo, meet me at Ramsey's in a couple of hours." So when I was in Ramsey's Club, they was doing some electrical work because they was developing Ramsey's Club. Remember that?
Right.
Pop stopped everything. Yo, Shaheed, let's talk. We was talking. Boom, boom, boom. Pop talk fast. And so, Shaheed, what's the name of your group? I said, "Oh, Pop, come on, man." At the time, I said, "It's Washita Tribe." He said, "Don't call it the Washita Tribe."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." And then he started dropping knowledge. Boom, 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 boom. Some Vidiachi, the Empress, boom, 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 boom. She said, "Her arms are too short to box with God." He's funny. And then he said, Shaheed, he said, "Who came up with New Wop?" Just like that. I was like, "Oh, man, Pop asking me to, look,
Yep. Yep.
as far as I know, this is how I go." And I broke it down. And he said, "Oh, so that nigga lying. I ain't gonna mention the name that he said." Yo, I was just talking to my boy the other day.
No.
I ain't gonna mention his name, but I love that nigga. So he was like,
Yeah, yeah.
Pop was just teasing, because you know what I mean? This person is important to the new wife.
Right.
I said, "What? I don't know what's going on." I said, so Pop, I mean, what should I call my group?" He said like this. Pop went like this straight up with Lahi. He went like this. "Proud of your Yamasse Posse." Boom. I said,
Mm.
"Yamasse Posse? I bet." I cultivated that for it's going on it's going on shit. Let's do the mathematics. It's going on like close to 25
Yeah.
years or something like that. 27 years. I've been cultivating that, black man. Let me tell you something, God. This is why it's imperative that we build these platforms and know who's who and what's what and what's about to take place. Because what I have been curating for many years internally, things start in the dark and then they come out, is the biggest movement in hip hop history, the biggest family movement hip hop history. So this
Yeah.
got to take care of the formalities, the prerequisites, and all that. But it's going down, homie. And I call it the mothership of hip hop. That's all I'm gonna say, God.
I always was inspired by your ability, and you touched on it earlier. You know, your ability to be able to, just keep grinding and avoid all the, the drama and all of that type of stuff, man, and not trying to go out and recruit people, just leading by example. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we see Sha, we always seeing Sha, representing. He's performing, he's spitting. You know what I mean? He's doing his teaching in between. You know what I'm saying? And so, I think that's a clear continuation of the inspiration by way of the master teacher, in conjunction with, just who you are and who you was raised to be by moms. You know what I'm saying? And so it's always an honor, man. You know what I mean? To see anything that you're doing, man. You got a lot of videos going on now. You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit about that. Like, what's going on with your, the whole video set and the whole all of that.
Y'all know Ossa. You're on Facebook with the family, and then you intellect. Y'all know about a brother named Landon Jones or
I'm
Papers.
not on Facebook. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she left.
I left.
Oh, I don't blame
So I did. Yeah, I didn't delete you. I left Facebook. So, but I am on Instagram though.
you. Listen, the bottom line is this. There's this brother named Landon Jones. That's my brother. We met on the internet, on FB in particular. and he represent all the time for the math teacher, and he got a group called the Chosen Few.
Mm.
I like that brother, and we
Mhm.
Bill. Oh, this brother rap. He from Chi-Town, but he live in New York now. He got skills, but that boy talented. So we started to vibe and started to connect the dots. So when there was this song that there was this famous rap artist and from a I don't want to mention no names or nothing like that, but from a famous rap artist from from the rap industry that he was gonna have on it, but homie, he messed up, so we had to, he cut him out, and it was like, yo, Sha, man, I could see you tearing this up, man, homie, he messed up on me, God, boom, can you bless this? I said, so I went to the studio with him. We out in Queens about 5 months ago, knocked it out. Shit is called
Mm.
Real MC, and we dropped it. We just shot the video 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did Stop in a minute. It's called a Real MCs. Yo, this thing is yo, God, peace in the land is the new dope. Quote that. Peace in the land is the new dope. The new we
No
coming with
doubt.
I need the swagger for real. Coming in with that lava, that platinum lava. Cause this song is gonna be hitting. And we're gonna drop that. So I'm excited about that. Got a couple of things I'm working on. I got an EP that I'm gonna be dropping soon. Um, I'm gonna work on a particular project strictly for the master teacher and strictly for to be an artist. And then also I'll be going to California next year to record my debut album. Shout out to the Noble House.
Nice, nice, nice.
Chosen
Oh,
one.
also, we got some.
The actual fact game.
Did you have anything else for the guard before we get into that?
I wasn't sure like what your interests were, so I do have a mixture of like, but everything is all black everything. Okay, so we're gonna start with an easy one. How many notes are in one octave?
I'm gonna fail that test.
An octave. It's eight. There's 8 notes in an octave.
Man,
Oh,
listen, I say nine.
okay. The
Uh,
octagon.
I was about to say nine,
Octave.
and one nine is eight. So the gods had us anyway.
You got okay,
You
good.
know,
So
that's really gonna work. Like, no, sir, that's not all
Yeah,
that new
yeah.
stuff. That in the classroom, sir.
no,
No.
you know why? Because it's about to. So I was well. First, I was hesitant on asking these, but I'm gonna ask these.
Nah,
But
it's
you got
good
to listen. You
because
got
it makes us
to
aware,
listen.
so it's good.
Okay, so you got to listen to this one in. And this
Yeah.
one is a little. It's gonna be a little harder, but if you're studying, it'll be easy.
Okay.
Those pure souls unified will have the power to raise the people literally from the floor. You should record the tones so you can loop the sounds in your homes or temple. The way the sound does not end, that way the sound does not end and you all become part with it. Then record the human voices on the same keys or notes and blend them or mix them as one. That way, when you all gather to Ranum chant, you have the correct tones always playing behind you to keep everyone on key. What clef and which notes are all males supposed to Ranum chant on?
Y'all gonna throw me out the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't remember the class.
No, this ain't fair. It's like this is a trap.
But I do listen.
No, I have other ones too. This one,
Are the notes? I don't remember the class, but are the notes FAC?
Oh,
yes, you got that.
Okay, so the notes are FAC, but I don't know the class. So yeah,
Okay, are you are
we
you
get
on the
kicked
left?
out.
Are
Nah.
you on the left hand side of the piano or the right hand side of the piano?
damn, I'm gonna say right, because
Yeah,
we are
the
right, boy. These are y'all trying to do that Jedi mind trick on the brother. That's get you.
so the
So
answer
I get
what's
my
so
the
the
answer?
the
I'm gonna
answer
never
is
wait till I get y'all back.
the answer is the bass clef, a F A C, and then the women are on the
On the right side.
shoot now on the
I'm
right side, yes,
right
on the
side.
treble clef.
I said
So
the
Hmm?
right.
the men on the left
No, the men
side,
are on the left
the
because you're on
women
the
on the
bass.
right.
What?
You're on the bottom tones, but that'd be a question like if you played instruments though. So probably if you don't play
Yeah.
instruments, then it doesn't mean anything to you.
Now what
All
was the
right,
class though? What was the class?
this one was this was on tone A. It was one of the pamphlets
Oh,
of
okay. Yeah,
Patarak.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was a
Okay,
Patarak
okay.
one.
Shout
Yeah.
out,
Okay, so we
shout out to Pop Son Ali York. I shined in some of his classes on YouTube, and I love it. And shout out to my boy New York is. That's one of Pop's sons, and me and
Yeah.
him gonna have some music too. New York is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Leon.
okay.
Yeah.
So now I have a general question one. Which artist holds the record for the highest album sales after their transition?
Michael
Wait,
Jackson.
is this a? Oh, okay,
Yeah. He got it.
okay,
Yeah, he got it.
okay.
Yeah.
um, okay, I'm gonna see if you get this one. Who said the phrase, "Who taught you to hate yourselves"?
Who what?
Hmm.
Who taught you to hate yourself?
I think Pops, Dr. York.
Mm-mm.
I've heard that. I've heard that
You've
by a
heard
few
it.
people. Though. Yeah, I've heard that
You
by a few people.
you've
Okay.
heard it. Okay, Malcolm X was this one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Malik.
Um,
Yes, peace to the God.
okay, I got one that you should definitely get then. Um, who said, "I came giving you what you want, so you could learn to want what I have
Oh,
to give"?
we already know. We already know. See that
See,
now we
that's an easy,
talking.
TJ,
Now
she
we
get
easy one.
talking. Yeah,
yo, she being nice to us.
yeah,
But we
yeah, yeah.
that's called I'm gonna be nice to you. And
Word, word.
I whipped your ass twice. Go to your room now.
Yo, like if you don't know this one, yeah,
Look, she beat us and then rub cocoa butter on our leg. Like, here, my nigga, put some cocoa butter on
you
it.
know what I'm saying.
She being
Word.
merciful.
But for those who
Ooh.
don't know, for those who
Mhm.
really don't know that they may not be part of the tribe, they listening, they watching. For those who don't know, the ask the question again, so Shaka answer that.
Us, baby.
Okay, so it said, "Who said I came giving you what you want, so you could learn to want what I have to give"?
I'm a newbie rock pata. The master, the master
Word.
Doc York L, aka Pad the Bab, you know.
Yeah.
Facts.
And
That's what's up.
that is a powerful statement. That always will cover our back and our tracks when he said that, because he was 9 steps ahead anyway. He said, I came giving y'all what y'all want in order for y'all to want what I have to give. Now dig this. Me and brother Pay, I've been telling a lot of brothers in my circle who they at a lower level, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the knowledge and all that. And I'm trying to raise their vibrations by example. And I tell them things like, yo, I'ma come give niggas what they want in order for niggas to want what I have to give. And I love the for the word negado, panegado. How
Mhm.
intellect inclined is this man? The God is so deep. When he came up, when I saw that word negado, I'm introducing that to my circles.
Mm.
One time I heard the big dude, what's his name? DJ Khaled 3, 4 years ago in an interview, and he was like telling the lady, "You overstand me," and I said, "What?" I said, "Well, look, nigga, use our words, but give props to where you got it from."
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's hey to go use our words, but just give props. And a lot of people
Facts.
shout out to Prodigy, rest in peace to my dog right there, the God Prodigy was showing a lot of love. And this was listen, let's not kid ourselves, bro. When I found out that he had passed away, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, is it a coincidence that now he's getting himself healthy. He eating whole foods. He's working out. He's helping Havoc get into shape, and he's talking publicly about the math teacher. And then a year or two later, he gone. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And I had the honor to meet one time. I was hustling with my boy in the van. We was driving in Park Ave, and I said, yo, pull over right now, God, pull over. He thought I had beef. He said, what the fuck, man? What's good? I said, yo, pull over right. That's the God Khalid Muhammad. You know? He said, I don't know that. I went outside. I said, yo, God, peace. I stepped to God Khalid Muhammad, the most honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and he had his little son with him at the time. And I said, yo, peace, God. I love you. I embraced him. He said, peace, beloved. And we hugged each other. Shook hands. He's strong. Shook hands. Boom. I stepped back in my square. I see, yo, peace, young man. Salaam alaikum. Shook his little son's hand. His little son had a suit on. Looked me in my eyes like a little man. Squared shoulders. Shook my hand very firmly. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
Yeah, man.
Love him.
Yeah. Peace be upon both of them brothers, man. Great brothers within their own lane and their own right, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shy, before we get out of here, man, you know what I mean? Gotta ask you, man, if there's if and this is something we pose, everybody that come on, man. If there's anything, if Partner Bab was listening to this or watching this podcast, is there anything that you could say to him from yourself in this moment?
This shit get me emotional, God. Just know one thing, Pops. Like, I know people in my circle that I blessed them with the scroll and they changed their lives and they stay in tune with me and I'm building this movement for so many years. The loyal to what we spoke about, Pops. New Yamasse, that's the name of the clique. That's the movement. We're not a rap group. We're a family. We're a movement. New Yamasse, aka the Yamasse Posse. That's Pop coined it from the side of Ramsey's Club. They took away our land. Once again, they stripped us. They tried to strip us from our culture. They couldn't do that. Shout out to my team, man. My team was everywhere you turn. My team was like Pop Shadow. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And I think Pop. I had saw this interview with Yusef, one of Pop's sons, and talking. And Pop mentioned how in the interview he sounded great too. How some of us were really emotionally afflicted and lost their lives. You're not gonna stand here in front of me and tell me that, oh, my team died because he had issues. No, the nigga died of depression. The
Hmm.
sad fell in his heart for what they did to the master teacher. These
Hmm.
pigs, disgusting ass. I'm gonna hold back my mouth. These punk ass niggas. I would have got shot that day. I would have got shot that day, God. I wouldn't let nobody lay hands on him like that, man. You're not gonna rough him up. Like you're gonna have to rough me up too, homie. We all would have been dead. This dude got disrespected, bro. And let me tell you something. It's not for me to get all riled up, but I take it personal. And the niggas that I'm with, I've been in, I had to, I literally, bro, I had to like literally, I got into some things with people who were hating on Pop. I got a hit of certain people that are going to get when I do this project. I've heard people disrespect the master teacher for so many years. I've studied them. I heard Seti say some sideways shit. I heard Mark Lamont with a man, Bakti boy and thing, you don't know. I seen him in an interview showing some really funny body movements. He's suspect. A lot of these niggas, these keyboard gangsters, the dude, Young Pharaoh, yeah, you might drop a little knowledge here and there, nigga. But you know what? With your nasal sounding voice, which can be annoying, you did too much, my nigga. I studied a lot of y'all niggas for years.
Mm.
So I'll tell you what, yo, Pop, you got some dudes that love you so much that, yo, man, we gonna do what we gotta do, right? And I got a mission to complete. We spoke about things, and I'm staying loyal to you, Pops, and the type of people that I got in my inner circle. They got to be about the green light and about the right knowledge. Nuwapu, Wu-Nuwop, Wu-Sabat, Patadak, and all of that. Because it's all one and the same. The answer to law books broke all this stuff down.
Right,
You know what I mean? It
right,
broke
right.
all this stuff down. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It's just, it's like you look like if I saw a picture of your great great grandfather, I'd be like, yo, that's you, God. Or yo, if I saw a picture of your, your uncle, oh, y'all fear each other. Y'all, you know what I mean? It's the same. You know what I'm saying? So this doctrine that we have now is the same thing. New
Yeah,
wop. So
yeah,
right now, all this stuff, man. All we got to do is come together as a family, right? And respectfully. You don't have to like everybody or love everybody. Just be respectful, professional. You have to generate money. Without money, there is no nation. A
yeah,
nation is a nation is a notion. It's a thought. It's a concept. What can we actually do? What can we create? How can we elevate? What can we generate? Uh, the notion requires emotion, energy, and motion. Once we start galvanizing little things like this, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. We building our own movement. We the new kids on the block. We the new gods, all right? We the true and living. Because we stay true and we stay living. And we stay giving of our ruh kudus, our heart, our soul. Huwa eladila ilaha ilahuwa. I can never deny the master teacher. I love him and I'll go down with him. You know, like Pop said, it is a for the black man. Because we pockets in space and beyond space called spheres, which give each planet a proper radius to rotate around the sun. He said, energy, no matter, cannot be destroyed. It can only change in its appearance. He said, we built the pyramids. Don't you understand? Then he said, let's dance. I love you, Pops. And you know I got your back, homie. One more thing, black man. My life is just evolving now, man. I'm in my grown man,
Crooked.
you know? And I'm telling you right now, it's no that
Yeah.
I have a resident. I have access to many residents and stuff like that. Because I'm well connected. All praises due to Allah. The all. The all is, Allah is, I am. It's the same thing. Go look at the all. The all. Allah. It's the same thing. Pop, even in them answer to Allah, to some of them classes, people don't understand. Pop then said Allah is the all in all. Black man, arm, leg, arm, head, right? And then Pop in the who is the most high class, Pop said, we got an extra leg.
Damn.
Pop on the star. He the 6 pointer star. Yo, Pop, I love you, God. If it wasn't, yo, I swear to God, Lord, yo, if it wasn't for the God, Dr. York, I'd have been probably locked up, all right?
Yo, man, that's for a whole lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of us, man. Much respect, much love to partner Bab Yanun, man. Dr. Malachi Z.York. You know what I'm saying? Brother Sha, man, it's been real, man. Again, man, I thank you so much, man, for giving us some time, man, and, chopping it up with us. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you to Ossa, the woman in this clique. Because
Yeah.
women take over. You know how they do. They
Oh,
stay
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We had to, bring in
oh
the
the bad
goddess.
bitch.
Yo,
Yo, African phone, that's my homie. We
yeah,
chopped it up on the phone about 3 months ago. Facts. And yo, it's only a matter of time before we put something in the rhyme. Shout
yeah.
out to A and B. I love that brother. I love what he's doing. I
No,
got a couple created visually that I'm gonna drop and promote him. I love that brother, man. Yo, and we had a good talk. And the fact that he loves football. But this is where he messed up. I spoke, nah, man. I told him, yo, I said, you don't messed up the relationship. I said, now we gonna have beef, my nigga. Like,
oh, man.
Because of the Patriots.
yo, what's your team?
Yo.
He mentioned the Patriots. That shit broke my heart. I was like, oh, I hate
I
this.
mean,
He started
Damn.
he's
cracking.
from Boston. He's from Boston, so
Yeah, he repping Boston,
yeah,
man. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, I've been suffering being a goddamn Jets fan. Since
Oh, man.
I literally gonna go seek therapy, man. I'm done.
Yo. Yo, man, at least y'all got a new receiver out there, though. So, let's see what happened. You know what I mean? You know,
I like Aaron Glenn. He's a solid man. I
yeah.
thought it was solid, but he
there we
Hey,
go.
listen, Sha. Y'all got a Nuwopian. You got a Sabian on the Jets now.
yeah.
Mitchell. Mitchell is a Sabian. Norman Mitchell is his father.
Okay.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
and you remember Norman Mitchell? He's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Who
Oh,
he used to be on Def Jam and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's his that's his son. He was on the land and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? He used to do a lot of shows on the land.
brother. We everywhere.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
black man is God. We everywhere, and being that we God, we represent love. We represent the truth.
Facts. Facts.
Like my man, what's his name? Chuck D said, not every folk is kinfolk.
Yeah, man. We everywhere, bro. We everywhere.
Go ahead.
We everywhere, man. We gonna get out of here for now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always real, man. Definitely, we got to bring you back once you and A and B, go ahead and lay something down. We got to have both of y'all back on. You know what I'm saying? I know that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
And wait till I do Papers with me, yo. Papers is funny. You got to interview Papers. He make me laugh, boy. He family. He ain't never
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
carry that spirit, that swagger, and he loves pops. He represents. Let me just one last shout out, please.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll take a moment to shout out on the legendary group, the X Clan, and my fraternity brothers, Heru, Neset, Ra. I was in a black, I'm in a black Egyptian fraternity, and in 1990 I had my own name, self-chosen, Shamsu Heru, Ankh, I'm in Ra Hotep, Reyeye. Right? I threw the Reyeye recently, but my Anuki Shamsu Heru Ankh, I'm in Ra Hotep, Reyeye. But that name is self-chosen. I was dealing with rest in peace to the elder brother Heru Ankra Samaj from the All Set Society, Queen of former husband, Queen of Four. You know what I mean? Everybody should know about Queen of Four and brother Heru Ankra Samaj, who transitioned to their ancestors. But I want to salute Professor X from the X
Yeah,
Clan.
no doubt.
Months before he passed away, I was holding a couple of meetings with him
Mm,
in Best Stop at the Plaza, and then we was gonna do music together. That was gonna be a dream come true for me, because X Clan was the straw that broke the camel's back. After me hearing them, I was done. I wanted in to rap. That started my rap journey.
right.
You know, I took it serious, and I've been on a real. This has been a crazy journey. So thank you so
Yeah, man. We actually sent out the invitation to Brother Jay, man. So hopefully, we can get him on. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be real dope.
much to Jay, and me and him chopped it up a couple of times, and it's gonna be legendary when me and Brother Jay booth. It's gonna be
Yeah,
yeah.
no doubt, brother. Much respect to you, man. Much continued success, man. Keep grinding, doing what you do. Fact Power FM. Until next time, we out. Peace.
To the gods, Wadu, peace in the land.
Wadu.
Oh, Wadu, peace, peace, peace.
Thank you for watching and listening to Fact Power FM. We appreciate and respect each and every one of you for being true. We are inspired by your comments, likes and shares, and encourage you to spread the word about our podcast. All participants of today's segment are strongly in support of the immediate release of the Master Teacher Dr. Malachi Z.York. 33 degrees over 720 degrees. Subscribe to our channel and tune in to our next interview. Peace.